What?
I mean, because like you don't want to like eloping would be the last thing on your mind to do.
First of all, I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't even know what eloping means. So
Eloping
I'm gonna
is
take it as disrespect.
All of a sudden, you changed my life with your love. Gave me a heart and say you trust me. And now we really out here making moves, shake the globe like yeah. You know what you said, horror. Together forever, we do for. We here to touch the world, we gon' light it up. So you better get ready, it's all of a sudden.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of All of a Sudden podcast. Last week we had a really nice deep discussion. This week we finna get ignorant. I'm gonna get straight into it. Why do women like to eat off men's plates? Like, why don't y'all always like just want to eat off y'all own plate? Why do y'all always want to eat off men's plates?
You already know the answer to that question.
I just want to hear you say it. You represent all women right now because I'm speaking for every man in this perspective because we sometimes just want to eat our own food.
I'm gonna let you just go ahead and finish my sentence.
It's
about and not about. It's about and not about. It's about. Come on,
I'm not finishing
know.
anything.
You
I'm
already
letting you
know this, so help
I'm
me
letting
out.
you. I want you to say
it's about quality.
Okay.
The qualitative.
What?
There is tons of quality on your own plate. That's why you order your food.
Amount. So I guess it's the quality of the quantity. We want to be able to taste not just what we have, but we want to. When me and my mom go out to eat, we purposely get different because my mom have like the same palate types. Like we both like the same kind of foods, but we would purposely go out to eat and get separate menu items so that we can family style eat and have some of this and some of that because we don't want just one thing. We want to try a few different things.
Okay, that's
why women like to go to buffets. Have you looked up the like basically like they've done studies and women are more likely to go to buffets than men.
That's cute, right? But say if we are taking you out to eat, right? And we say, yo, get what you want, you know what I'm saying? Handle your own.
So if I order the whole menu,
that's a
what?
problem in itself. Because you won't sit there till you eat it all.
I want more than one thing. And I'm not gonna eat it all.
But here's the thing.
That's why I eat off your plate.
This is my favorite example. Okay, this is my favorite example, right? So I'm basic. My palate is basic. I like basic things. I like burgers. I like fries. I like steak. I like chicken tenders. I like all different types of things, right? She consistently tells me how basic my palate is, right? So we go out to eat one day. Okay, we go out to eat.
Yeah, I want to fry. I do want to fry. Right. Go ahead. Tell them.
So I was like, "Yo, what you want? What you gonna order?" She was like, "I'm gonna order whatever she ordered." It was something. We was at Granite City or something like that. We went to Granite City, and I ordered a burger and some fries. When I said, "Can I get a burger and fries?" she gave me that look like, "Are you serious? You're gonna order a burger and fry?" And then she literally told me like, "Oh my gosh, you're so basic. Like, why would you order that?" And I'm like, "Because that's what I want. You can never go wrong." See, like for me, my grandma always cooked food for me. So like, she was like one of the best cooks that I've ever met. Till I met her. She don't top my grandma only because of superiority. But like, you know, I like food a certain type of way. You can't mess up a burger. So that's why when I go to a restaurant, I order a burger because I'm like, you can't mess that up. I don't want to like get food, like a nice little, oh, you got a little fancy meal. And then I eat it and I'm just like, yo, this is trash. I don't want it. And like, man, we can talk about that later about how women are not hesitant to tell people about themselves, about the food and stuff like that. But like, so anyways, long story short, her food comes in, my food comes in. We sitting here, we say grace, obviously. Got the grade. My prayer's a little longer than that. But after that, she's been staring at my fries the whole time. And she's like, babe. And I knew immediately, I was like, nope. Nope, I'm basic. Let me eat my basic food.
I bet you I
And,
still got that fry though.
I mean, unfortunately, she did steal the fry.
Fortunate for you.
Fortunate for me, I was one fry left.
I was helping you out with your plate.
Cause she was talking. You need to eat more healthier food.
And then
hold on.
And then isn't that the same place that we share wings? We had got wings.
We did share wings.
Yeah,
that's different. That's an appetizer. When the entree
so
comes out,
if I have some wings,
my
I'm gonna want
entree.
some fries. You can't have wings without a fry. At least
That
a fry.
is false. You definitely can. Listen, this is what Nakar sounds like when I know that she about to steal my food.
Oh, you need to eat healthier foods. All you do is eat burgers and fries and frozen pizzas. You need to expand your palate.
And then when all the food comes out, she want to eat my stuff. How does that sound?
Trying to help you out,
And
so
I
you
know-
don't-
and
so
I-
you don't eat too much of it.
Oh, I
you
don't
need to
eat too much?
healthier food.
Oh my gosh, y'all hear that? What'd you say, babe?
You need to.
I'm trying to help you out so you don't eat all the bad foods and have a better palate for next time.
But I like to eat what I like to eat, right? So if I'm basic, then let me eat my basic food. You don't need to eat my basic food with me. I think I speak for every man who's ever taken a woman out on a date or even is in a relationship right now.
That's like common though. Like if
But
somebody has
it's common
a plate
for
of
y'all.
fries to ask for a fry, it's just a fry.
But it's
Why
not
can't-
just
you.
a fry,
But
though.
you know what? It's funny though because as much as you don't like to share when you have food, I'm always sharing. I have no problem with you asking me for a
But
bite of my burger
This
or a
is the
bite of
thing.
whatever I
I've
have.
never. But here's the thing: I don't ask because
I offer. I beat you to the punch.
you offer obviously because your offer like you be like, oh, it'd be like, babe, can I get a fry? No, this is my food, but I'll let you have some of mine. You can have some of mine. I don't want none of yours. If I wanted some of yours, I would have ordered what you
You
had.
don't want it in my salad.
Nah, like for real. Like, I want to eat my burgers and fries. I don't want you, and it's not just burgers and fries though. You will take a bite like out of everything. Ooh, I want to know what that tastes like. It tastes like pepperoni pizza. It tastes like a regular French fry. The French fries taste, no, but this French fry might taste different. What'd you say? We got Pappies. We got chicken. We both got chicken and fries. What did you say?
Cause you was complaining about how yours was hot and mine was not. Like mine wasn't hot at all. I had cold food. You was like, "Ooh, my chicken is so hot," and you was like, "You can't." When you breaking it apart, the steam was just steaming out of there, and I was like, "Oh, I like my food like that." And you was like, "I gotta let this sit," and I was like, "No, come on, we could trade." So I was like, "Can I just have one of your wings?" And you take one of my wings.
Can I have one of your hot wings? Now,
Yeah.
when she gave, okay, let me just give y'all a little perspective. I have sensitive nerves. Okay. So like things to her that she's like, and I feel like there's a lot of men who can feel us because y'all be taking super hot showers and we be trying to figure out why the heck did y'all
We
do
like
that.
our stuff hot.
It don't make no sense. It makes sense, but I'm not gonna say why the joke that I want to say on this podcast, why y'all like stuff burning hot. But so when she gave me her chicken wing was still hot. That's the thing. She like, oh, this cold. Give me a hot one. We can trade. Like she literally, well, at first she said, let me get one of your hot wings. Then when I said, nah, I'm trying to eat, you said we can trade.
I said, can I trade one? I started off with, can I trade one of my hot wings with one of your hot wings with one of my wings? I started off with that. You're capping. Whatever.
But yeah, so that's like that is my question. That you are speaking for every woman in the world right now, or every woman who's listening to this, because every man is wondering the same thing. Because we always, every time the guys get together, we always ask that question.
Yeah, when me and my girls go out, that's why, like, shout out to Jazz, because me and Jazz, we're just like me and my mom. We go out to eat purposely, knowing that we're gonna share our food.
But she's
not gonna get the same thing as me because she knows that we want different stuff, and I want some of hers, and she's gonna want some of mine. Will we consult before we even order our food? What you gonna get, girl? Okay, I'm gonna get this, and then boom, there we got it, a whole family style.
Well, we don't consult because when I get my food so I can eat.
Well, you gonna have to do some adjustments, cause
No, I mean obviously I'm gonna have to just
if
put
we're
up.
gonna be foodies, we gotta be foodies, right?
I mean obviously I'm gonna put up with it. I'm not. I don't have to. I can say that I don't like it. I know that it's never gonna change, but I can. We have a podcast for a reason where I can speak for all the men when we feel like we just want our food to ourselves. We just want to go on. We just want at least just one day.
But then go
Where y'all-
out, go out to eat with them then.
So that's a whole nother conversation. Because then if I start going out to eat, you always going out to eat. Hold on.
You always going out to eat with your friends. You don't never go out to eat with me. Matter of fact, why you eating so much anyway? You need to eat at home. We got food at home.
That don't even sound like me.
It's just
You know I love when you go out with your friends.
sometimes. No. Here's the thing. Oh, and we can talk because we got time, so we can talk about it. Because I feel like we can address some other things on here. yeah. So we can address that. You women, y'all love for us to quote unquote go out with our friends, but y'all don't want us to have too much fun with our friends. If I don't answer your call when I'm out with my homies, you turn into another person. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Don't yawn. This is your time. This is your time to speak.
What? Do I get mad when you don't answer my phone call? Yes, I get mad if you don't answer my phone
exactly,
call.
but
Because
you-
what are you? If your mom calls and we're hanging out, you won't answer phone for your mom. That's my mom.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
your
As long
soon-to-be wife. You need to answer the phone.
okay, and sometimes I will, but sometimes I won't. I feel like if you know where I am,
I might not know where you are. That's why I'll call.
shout out to Meek Mill for the new song "Sharing Locations" because you have my location. There is no need for you to call me.
It don't
and see where
always
I'm at.
work.
But here's the thing. But that is true. Sometimes there be places like when I'm at the stadium, like I can't. My signal is terrible. 'Cause I can't even. Yeah. And so, but here's the thing though, and this is the funny thing, and this brings me into the next topic that I actually want to talk about because I feel like women don't have the same fun as men do, and I feel like sometimes y'all be jealous of the level of fun that we have. Cause y'all don't understand. You say that, but like, what do y'all do for fun? That is the real question. Because like, we was literally like, we had a 9-person FaceTime the other day with all my homies, and we was really breaking that down because all of their women, you included, y'all all have the same like tendencies when it comes to like men having fun. Like you want to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. Are you like, oh, I need to spend all the time in the world with you, yeah. But then like,
I don't know.
we be like, yo, go hang out with your friends. I don't want to hang out with my friends. I have never said that before.
I don't think I very much so know that for a fact that I'm not jealous of the kind of fun you have.
Well, that's because you're not jealous of the gaming fun that we have because you don't understand it. But like if like when we be going out and we be having a good time, we be cracking jokes. You don't quite get it. I don't think many women quite get guys' friends. Just like we don't understand y'all fun. Like in our minds, when y'all get together, all y'all do is gossip.
That's not true.
And sip a little something.
I'm like not the gossip type.
Well, you might cook a meal or something, but
Yeah, fun to me is just I like to dance with my friends. I like if we go out and we might have a drink or two and we'll listen to some good music and we'll dance or we'll do hookah. Like but I haven't done that in a while.
But when y'all do hookah, y'all just be talking about stuff.
We just bob our head to the music and enjoy the music. We might catch up just talking about life in general, but I'm not the kind of person that's I don't have the time to invest in somebody else's life to just sit and gossip about somebody. Now, if somebody is doing the gossiping, I might listen.
Right, because you be always wanting some tea.
But I'm not the type to be like the gossip person. Like I'm not finna be sharing nobody's business. 'Cause I'm more.
So
9 times out of 10, I don't even know anybody's business to really share.
That's true. You ain't
Because I don't be invested in somebody else's life like that. I got too much going on.
Talking to a lot of people like that either. So
I mean, I be too busy. Like it's like I'm not the type. I'm not a small talk person. I think that's why I don't talk to people a lot.
Yeah.
But when
like an
we're
introvert,
together,
extrovert.
when we're together, it's fun and we're good. A lot of my friends lately just been describing me as like a chill, laid back, low key person.
you're like the mom of your friend group.
I don't think
You are
think
now.
I'm the mom.
I feel like you are the mom of your friend group.
Probably now.
Yeah. I mean, like 2-3 years ago, you was probably the one where it was like, dang girl, she needs to slow down.
Not even. Like, even then, I was like, I've never really, like, back in college, like, I will go hang out with my friends when invited, but I was a homebody. I would stay in my dorm. I liked studying or watching movies all the time. Like, I wasn't really the type to go to a party every weekend. You can ask my friends if you don't believe me. Like, I was never really.
I mean, not every weekend, but.
No, I probably maybe like once or twice a month, if that.
You was out here.
You said what?
You was out here low key.
You didn't even really know me when I was in college. So how do you
I
know
knew
this?
enough.
No, you knew me. You met me my senior year in college. And even then I wasn't doing much. I was always working.
Was it? I feel like it was like junior year.
No, it was like
summer going into your senior year.
Summer, yeah, my senior year.
But that summer was full of eventful stuff. I'll tell you that right now.
It was eventful, but I wasn't just like a party person. Like I wasn't partying all the time.
That's true. You wasn't a party person.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm getting to. Like with my friendships. How are we back on friendships already? Goodness.
But I'm saying when you go, but no. We ain't on friendships. We on what do we women do when they hang out, when they free time? Because sometimes y'all be calling us lame and stuff.
What do we do? Like I mean, we just get together. We do stuff. Like now lately, I've been meeting with like friends, going to coffee shops, and I always bring my Bible when I meet with my friends, and I bring my journal. We will talk, and
the mom of the
I'll
group.
bring up some notes from something I had before, or they'll bring up some notes, and they bring theirs too. Like it's just, I think it's just all about growth.
After the engagement party,
but before then, what was I doing?
No, I know.
After engagement party, I had people coming in from out of town, people that I met in college.
So what is considered fun to y'all?
Fun to me is getting together and
fun
talking.
To me?
Fun to me is getting together and talking about growth. Like call me boring, but that's just what I like to do. Like over some wine, maybe. Like I like some wine. I like to talk about growth. I like game nights.
Yeah.
We do, me and one of my, like a couple of my good friends, like we'll get together and we'll just bring our board games and we'll just have game nights with some wine, or and just play games. Uno for us, we like to, you and I, we like to play Uno. Thanks. And like a couple of my friends like are pretty much the same with card game speed. I love the game speed. I'm the speed queen. That's how I'm just like that.
Do you play spades though?
Spades. I love spades too.
So
yeah, like game nights, just talking in general about life and growth it's always fun to me.
But see that everything that you just said is stuff that we do on the game.
Right.
Like people always, the biggest question that you and other women be asking, like, why do you always be on that game? Why you always be on that game? Like, you'll never see me playing the game by myself. Mm-hmm. I'm always playing with my homies. Like, I can't play the game by myself. I've tried. I get bored way too easy. But like when I'm on with other people, like
it's
my friends or
interaction piece.
Yeah, it's like, it's for some it's the only time that I can really take time to talk to certain people. So it's like, it's not even about the game itself. It's about the community that comes with the game. Playing online with homies who don't live in the same state that you can see every day.
And you're like a definite extrovert.
Oh, big facts.
Like, you have to feed off of people. Like, you feed off people. Like, you,
I was about to say I don't have to, but
no, you do. Like, that's the part of, like, you're like, if people are not involved in it, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it if nobody's involved in it. Like, you're the type.
What?
I mean, because, like, you don't want to, like, eloping would be the last thing on your mind to do.
First of all, I'm going to stop you right there because I don't even know what eloping means. So
Eloping
I'm going to take it as disrespect.
Is like when you just get married with the person that you're getting married to in the efficient.
Oh, I mean, I'm cool. I'm cool with that as long as we can have a party after.
Right. My point.
But that's the thing. Like, I like to have fun. Like, I like to, like, my whole personality and why I even got in comedy in the first place is because I have a talent that is very rare, I should say. Like, I can bring laughter in any room that I'm in, whether that's, and I've learned that in the past couple of years, whether I'm in a small town in Wisconsin or I'm doing a big city like LA or Atlanta, or I'm doing a suburban church, you know what I'm saying, of like suburban women in their 30s and 40s. I've realized that God gave me a gift, which also ultimately led me to my purpose of like, I bring joy and I find delight in it. Like, I love, I love making people laugh and I love bringing joy to people. And that's why I like always want to be in a group, because I always want to make somebody smile. Right. You know what I'm saying? And
I've always got that about you.
Yeah. And so now, the older I get, the more I realize that I can't do that as much as I used to. Like, I also need a little bit of time to myself, and I find myself doing that, where like I used to never have to do that. Like, I used to be able to, like, I can be around people 24/7, 7 days a week. Now I'm just like, all right, bro, I can do like 4 or 5 days, and then like I need a day to just relax. And like, it used to be like me Mondays. Like, I used to just take Mondays off, where I just like
Mondays. I like that.
Where I wouldn't like, I'll text people, but I wouldn't hang out with nobody. I'll just stay at home by myself. Maybe I would probably get on the game with other people, but just physically seeing people, I couldn't do that. And so, like, for anybody out there who are any women and who are trying to understand why men get on the game so much, is because that community kind of recharges. I like to think of it as a recharge for us to love you better. Boy, if you don't get... Sometimes we need that recharge. Sometimes we need that frustration. When you hear us yelling and doing all types of stuff at the game, that ain't for y'all. We were releasing that, amen, so that we can love you fully with no baggage.
Hey, I'm fine with that.
Be his peace, because they be cheating on Call of Duty. That's what they...
Seen that on Facebook today, that they were talking about see y'all tomorrow.
Yes.
So I wonder if they're going to change. Yes, that's where I see it.
Hackers and cheaters will be eliminated. Well, we'll see how they'll be eliminated, because they said this several times, but they said they're for real doing it. But yes, ladies, sometimes we need that time. When we on 2K, you know what I'm saying, and nobody passing us the ball on the park, and we got to put up 15, 20 points, and we trying to be a team player, but everybody else ain't. We don't need you telling us we on the game too much. We need you saying, babe, it's going to be all right. You're my player going to the league. If you're spending
a whole shift on the game, I feel like maybe you can be doing something more productive.
That's true. But if we bringing in that bread.
But if you ain't.
But if we are.
But if you ain't.
You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You might not be bringing in the bread now, but gamers are some of the highest paid people and the fastest paid people in the industry.
Maybe you can tell the people that's not making the money to just start looking to it then, because I know some people that literally spend whole doubles.
Double what?
Clocking doubles on the game.
Yes, because the game is an escape. It brings fulfillment. It brings success. It brings success. All right? It makes us feel good. makes us feel like we accomplishing something.
I mean, there's
as a
nothing
team.
wrong with. I don't think there's anything wrong with the game. I'm not against it. I just think that like if it gets too much, I'm gonna say something.
Oh, for sure.
Like if we're like needing to somehow hustle and get some bread for something, and you want a game and we broke, then it's a problem. I'm gonna need you to figure it out. Like
Yeah. Nah, I
right
agree.
now we don't have that problem, but I'm like we do. Just know I might be in a year. Like
Oh, but that's
put that
the thing.
game. Put that game in the
But that's
closet. And
the
go
thing.
find you a job at McDonald's.
Not McDonald's. It would be like J. Cole. I don't want to be a Wendy's or mopping up floors on Wendy's. Nah, but I mean, but yeah. So like, obviously, if that ever was to happen, like I wouldn't be drowning my sorrow.
And
I
I don't think that you would. I know
Yeah.
that you wouldn't. Like I know that wouldn't be a problem for you. But I know you love your game, and
I do.
You
Even
love-
in the first
you
episode, I talked
love-
about it. I wouldn't
love
wipe my
your
butt
game.
if somebody was stealing my PS5. I would run after him with toilet paper in my butt.
yeah, that PS5 was a little expensive.
It
You better run up at that.
that.
It was
Yes.
broke some pockets,
No, it didn't have to though. That's the thing.
but the main part is it did. It did.
It's the but yeah, so like that's the thing. So I feel like I should title the name of this podcast "Be His Peace."
No, because we started out talking about food, right?
Stealing our food.
His piece.
Ladies, be his peace.
Am I your piece?
You are my peace.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
Very good answer.
Really try to set me up on this podcast. What I'm gonna say? Nah, bro. Yes, you are my peace. I'm not trying to be on punishment. What the heck? But yeah, no. The title of this is "Be His Peace." Ladies, be his peace. Sometimes that extra fry, he might need that. You know what I'm saying? That might be the straw. He might have had a long day at work and all he wanted was 26 fries. And you deprived him and he only got 25. And then you wondering why he upset. Because that 26 fry could have changed his life. No, but
Well,
yeah.
that looks like that's what we're closing on, huh?
Yes. That's the quote to close on. That extra fry.
Might
Could
change his life.
You gotta say it like a southern accent. Change his life. That extra fry would change his life. But yeah, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of All of a Sudden podcast. Because all of a sudden we could talk about anything from stealing fries to PS5s.
And all of a sudden,
And all of a sudden we just switch it up. And that's what we
Right.
do, man. We just like to have fun. We want to give you guys some content to not just get to know us better, but also leave you with a couple gems. So we hopefully you got some gems today. That was mainly for the ladies. I was sticking up for the men on this one because I just felt in my spirit that we needed to talk about, just sometimes just eat your own food, And sometimes we just need a little bit of game. So yeah, we're going to call this Be His Peace.
be his peace.
And on that note, peace. We out of here. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Follow all the streams.
All of a sudden, you changed my life with your love. Gave me a heart and said you trust me. And now we